These are always fun when we get these in. This is New Terry Tunes featuring Heckle and Jekyll, number 25 from 1974. I'll show you that front, I'll show you the back, and then rather than take my word for the quality and condition of this piece, what is happening here? I'm going to rely on your best judgment, expertise, and opinion in determining what you want in your collection. So I'm just going to let the light shine all along here. If there's any major flaws, I will point them out. The rest you can see for yourself and determine what it means to you in terms of grade, condition. It's a little schmutzy right here. Staples are all right. Little bends and creases there, so definitely could benefit from a good pressing. But we'll shine it all along there. We'll do the wiggle jiggle on the back. Yeah, again, just could use a nice cleaning and pressing. Is it worth it to you to do that? I don't know, but that's up to you. We will also show you a couple of the interior pages. Obviously not all, but what we want you to see is there stress on the staples? Is there any hidden defects like cut out coupons? Is there any writing? Is there any dirt? Is there any foldovers? I don't see any. And in addition to that, we will end on this splash. A lot of times back in the day, the kids might write their names right there. We don't see that. We're not seeing any major damage on the back of the cover, which can sometimes be hidden, and we see a little bit of stress to these staples, but not so much that it's loose. Also no mold, no mildew, no water damage, so all around a nice readable copy there, a good one to fill holes in your collection. The same for Heckle and Jekyll from New Terry Tunes number 47. Under the Gold Key imprint of Western Publications. We'll do it one more time. You've seen the front, you've seen the back. Now I'm just going to let that light shine. And this is a nice color too. It really pops any of these little imperfections right here to let you know. By this point, we've moved on to barcodes. So kind of an early adopter. This was 1977. We're going to move to the back here. This was early in the stages of there being a direct market at all. So a lot of times those didn't matter. And we'll finish it out like that. Not a bad piece right there. Moving on to the Roadrunner, also from Gold Key. This is number 24, volume 2. 1971. This cover has seen better days. It's pretty rough. We're seeing what appears to be some not only paper loss, but an attempt to restore it. Probably not by any kind of amateur restoration expert, but by young Johnny back in the day. Felt that there was some damage there, so he put some tape on it. So now you know that. Not sure what happened, but you can see just the roughness of this cover. It has definitely been out there. Somebody has been touching it with their grimy hands, getting it all wrinkled and stuff. To me, I think that's great. It means somebody really enjoyed their comic books. But for you as a collector, maybe not. Maybe it's something you do like. Maybe you don't. But now you've seen it, so you can judge for yourself. Seeing a little bit of stress there on those staples, but nothing too major. I don't see any hidden surprises for us. So all around, a nice one right there. As we end on that splash, we're going to go to the next Roadrunner right here, with number 69 from 1978. Flip it over. Is there a... Yes, there is. There's a UPC by that point. They would have adopted it by that point. You got some issues up here. We'll let you take your time. Again, we do this in 4K, so you can always go back, rewind, zoom in, zoom out. Really focus on the books that you want, rather than us take a ton of time on it. You can focus on the books you want and the areas that you want, and make sure this particular one is up to your specifications. As we finish out, this is Woody Woodpecker, number 120 from 1971. We got the front cover, we got the back cover. We'll shine that light all the way down, let it wiggle jiggle down the cover. shine the light in all of these. So you see what might be some water damage. The spine, has seen better days. I hope this cover is actually attached. We will find out in a moment. We'll show you the back is more of the same. Yeah, already it's sliding. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this cover has come undone. Let's check it. Yep, not only has it come undone, but young Johnny or whomever it was back in the day has attempted to repair it. Let's get one shot of that for the catalog. We'll get a shot like this for the catalog. And then while we're here, we'll still show you a few of the interiors. But that way, you have a good idea. Woody Woodpecker, number 121, is up next on the block with 1972 from Gold Key Comics. Nice 15 center right there, so still keeping that price down pretty good, even in 1972. We see some areas where this could definitely use a nice cleaning and pressing, but I'll let you use your judgment. Get that light shining there all along. We're seeing a little bit of stress on the spine, but nothing too terrible. The worst part of this, so I'll show you this as well, some creasing right there, but I do want to point out what I think is an actual tear. Yes, it's gone through to the other side, so a little tear right there in that cover, unfortunately. Same on the back. Looking pretty good. And then here we go. We'll flip through, show you those interiors. And there you have it. We'll finish up with some Woody Woodpecker for 1975. This time it is number 143 in that series. Flipping it over on the back. And let's see that light dance as we wiggle jiggle all the way down. You can see some tick marks here. Nothing too terrible. The worst is this little tear. You can see some issues at the corners and what appears to be possibly some flea bites right up here. A little bit of paper loss. We'll do the same on the back. And we'll finish it out by showing you a couple of the interiors as we end on the splash here of Woody Woodpecker, number 143.